Alright, everybody. How y'all doing tonight? We're going to be testing Captain Britain, the cosmic-looking version of Psylocke. That's kind of how I feel about her. She looks very cosmic. But anyway, we're going to be testing Captain Britain tonight. This is a champion that I have not played before. I have not watched any content on myself. I like to avoid that stuff to give my own, as honest as possible first impression of the champ, whether that be good or bad. And sometimes we miss stuff as a result, but I think it's interesting that way. So we've got a lot to learn and not a lot of time to do it. So let's go ahead and get started here. Side quest tomorrow. Dragon, yes. Side quest tomorrow. I was debating on doing it today or tomorrow, and I couldn't decide. Like, I was literally in the shower, right before stream, just thinking, like, what do I want to do tonight? I don't know. Is it better to do the Captain Britain testing tonight, or is it better to do the side quest tonight? Whatever. Let's just test old Betsy here, and then tomorrow side quest. Probably doesn't matter that much which order we go in, but yeah. I will be doing the side quest tomorrow. Are we really doing this? Lurking mode activated. Yes, Clarissa. We're really doing this. We're really testing a champion. Frisky Dart. Set it over a buck. Frisky Dart with the quickness. Thank you very much, man. Dang, dude. Been feeling like I've got this cough in me still. What the heck, man? All right, anyway. Slap. Frisky Dart, thank you very much. Thank you. Hey, BG, I fell for your April Fools twice. 2 different phones. You beautiful fault, man. Wow. Well, get owned. Frisky Dart just saying hello with the Gus. Hello. I don't know if that was supposed to be the Gus. Hello. But that's all I could think of whenever I see hello actually all right now. That or the Macaulay Culkin, hello, and then boom, blast him with a BB gun. Afternoon, BG. We just ended daylight savings. I really wish you'd stop changing your stream time. Hee hee. Did the time... Wait, what? Did the time just... I can't tell if you're trolling because other people are saying it, or if the time change happened differently where you guys are. Booska with the 10 months saying quick tweet when you can, please. Okay, yeah, well, let's definitely make it quick because we got to get it to testing, which means I got to get my own tweet out first. Dearest, at Marvel Champions, tonight we're testing the most cosmic looking mutant champion in the battle realm. We'll just leave it at that, I guess. Yes. Now. Okay. We're testing the most cosmic looking mutant champion in the battle realm. Tweet. All right. Let's see. Booska. Thank you for the 10 months, by the way. Let's see, what do we got here? Not sure if you've seen my original tweet, but here's the King in black. I'm guessing just a typo. I was like, what? The King in black in all his glory. Hell yeah, dude. Looking good. Ooh, the rank 4 Sig 104. Hell yeah, man. Congrats. That is sick. Very nice. Static, what up, man? Saying, what's up, BG? Pulled 5-star Omega Sentinel today. Lover, even only at rank 3 and unawakened. Taters back and forth Loki. Will you also be returning? I watched Taters' video. It's funny because, like, I've played with Taters for years, and I kind of knew already everything that Taters said in his video. But it was I still thought it was a really well put together video, and if anybody wants if anyone's interested in like alliance leadership, I should probably tweet that out. I mean, that's the way to do it, man. Taters Taters is the man, dude. What can I say? Like Taters, B Manny, basically all of the alliance leaders and officers and stuff like that in For Loki. That's what made the alliance. These guys are so cool, man. As far as answering your question goes, am I returning? Well, all I can say is not right now. You never know, but not right now. All right, let's get to testing here. So Captain Britain, I'm gonna rank her up. Then we'll just do a quick spin in Realm of Legends, get an idea for her animations and things like that. Then we'll actually read her abilities and you know, test her out and all that good stuff. I am gonna be turning on Resonate at some point throughout this stream. I don't know if that's gonna be right away or not. I have not decided, but yeah, I hear well, like ever since the what's it called, man? Ever since the breakdown that we did with Kabam John, where we analyzed the deep dives and stuff like that. I think it was Kabam John that was saying, you know, she works a lot better with Resonate. Pretty sure it was him. That or was someone else. I don't know. But we're going to be figuring out exactly why that is and doing that test. I'm hoping that Resonate is not bad in Battlegrounds. I'm hoping that's something that can be taken advantage of. I did hear from a few people that they said Resonate helped them in Battlegrounds, but it's always so hard to say in like a limited testing scenario, you know? Something that, you know, originally might think is good, actually come to realize was holding you back, and vice versa. Sometimes something that you don't think will be good for one reason or another is actually incredible. So, but I am hoping that Resonate is good in Battlegrounds. I love the mastery, but I hate the effects that it has on certain areas of the game, and feeding willpower healing in Battlegrounds is something that I'm a little concerned about. But anyway, pressure is on now if BG goes back to 4 Loki and their war ranking drops. Well, the war ranking is almost certainly going to drop. I mean, rank 2, that's a hard thing to repeat, you know? There have been some dominant alliances out there and stuff like that, but for Loki, we've always been one that kind of bounces around. So I wouldn't expect them to have another top. I'm rooting for them, of course. I'm hoping that they take another podium spot, but I wouldn't expect it. But who knows, man? Like I said, rooting for them. All right, let's see. I'm not going to read all of her abilities. I just want to read her Awaken ability before I actually activate it. It says, whenever a debuff is purified, gain a Bulwark passive, increasing block proficiency, which lasts for 20 seconds, max stacks 6. Okay, so it's just some block proficiency. So I can tell right off the bat, this champion does not need to be awakened. Unless those Bulwark passives play a different role, but it's a passive. Usually passives don't. That's why they're passive instead of buffs and all that. But I am going to go ahead and awaken her just because I love seeing those silver stars. So we're going to do that. And I'm even going to take her to Sig 200. But it appears, at least at first glance, that her awaken ability is a nice little benefit, but not anything too important. What is her block proficiency, just out of curiosity? Okay, it's not great. To be expected, as Dragon pointed out, most of the lady champions, they suffer in the form of block proficiency. Makes sense a little bit with this character, I guess. Not really, you know, you're holding a two-handed sword. You don't really have that much ability to block, I guess. But anyway, block efficiency fairly low, but you can up that with her awaken ability. All right, let's just go take a look at her animations. And actually, what masteries am I running right now? Let's just go ahead and turn. Should I just turn? Let's just turn Resonate on right now. I'll turn it off later if it's something that you know, just to test the champ. I want to be impressed, I guess. Let's max out inequity too, I guess. Or maybe I should have done that. Maybe I should have popped the points in despair. Whatever. We're not really fully optimizing this. I just had some points remaining, so. Oh, that's not where I wanted to go. Let's go here. Under mother, sending over a buck. Under mother, thank you very much. Give me one sec here. Saying, good evening, BG. Guess who I am? Abyss Luke Solo. You don't have to say anything more. Abyss Luke Solo, number 42069. I'm tired of Abyss. I've already ran through it 7 times itemless today. We need new Everest content. Anyways, Twitters, please. I don't even know if MSD is asking for new Everest content. He seems. I mean, I'm sure he would love it, but I can't even recall him asking for it. Maybe I just missed it, but he seems so happy just in Abyss. It's a beautiful thing. But all right, let's see. Under Mother April 3rd, 2021 versus Under Mother April 3rd, 2022. Only one thing remained the same. I'm still the same old dumbass that will make a bad decision. Oh, I can't really see too much of this. It looks like everything looks fine in this profile. I don't know. This one, however, also looks fine. If you're Dragon or a disciple of Dragon, which is understandable, the full lady profile. Oh man. No, dude. I think it's cool, man. I think your profile is cool. I may not personally want to use Guillotine, but I like that you like her. Dragon sent over Buck as well. Dragon, thank you. And BG, I confess, I just had a brief freak out moment. I saw your unit count and was wondering exactly how many calves you ended up buying, right up until I remembered you're on the CCP server. Yeah. Ooh, that would have been bad. Normally we have 0 on the CCP server, but this is leftover units from the battleground testing, I guess. Which is kind of interesting. So yeah, that actually made it more believable that I have some left, right? Oh man, I did kind of want to buy. Dude, I actually really thought about it. Her Omega Sentinel, her calves are still on the live server, right? No, I can't do it. I can't do it. What I was gonna say though is I actually did really consider, after doing my, kind of opening, which if you're not sure what I'm talking about because I couldn't post it to YouTube, I did do an Omega Sentinel Cavalier Crystal opening. Yes, it's a real opening, but it was also a little bit of an April Fool's kind of thing. It's on Twitter. After that opening, I wanted to do a bigger opening. I was thinking I'll just do that today, but the units. All right, let's just go and test her out without any synergies or anything like that. This is just a strictly animation test. If you're just tuning in, I do not know how to fight with this champion. I just want to see how the champion feels and take a look at our animations. Just get a little bit familiar with the things going on screen. I feel like this always helps me to understand characters a bit better. So we're triggering weakness, but that is just resonate. Can't remember exactly. I know she's got buffs and debuffs. I don't remember exactly how to get those things. I suppose I'll start with a special 3 since I'm already most of the way there. So we'll go ahead and do that. Trying to see. Ending with light attack. No, that's not doing it. Dash back and hold block. No, that's not doing it. Oh, wow. Her shield is actually really tiny. She has a shield, but it is small. Wow. It's so teeny. How cute. All right, let's pop the special 3. She's got her eyes closed. Oh, she just opened them. Oh, man. I've already seen her special 3 animation, but I kind of forgot what it looked like. Okay, not the most interesting. All right, so that triggered a ton of buffs and debuffs. Can I heavy attack to pause or anything? doesn't look like it. But the buffs have a pretty good duration to them. Popping special 1. I think the special 1 puts you in a different stance. Here we go. Now we're getting different debuffs. So that must have been the case. Had to get to that special 1. I'm vaguely remembering that from her deep dive and all that. That was some good damage on the special too. Those were those guaranteed crits? Because they all did crits. Maybe it's just a high crit rating. Actually, I think I remember that being the case now too. It's just a high crit rating, right? Let's pop a special 1. Now we're gaining even more buffs. Starting to deal a bit more damage with 3 Furies. I think we're done testing here, though. I need to figure out what is actually going on with this champ. Because this does not seem to be the way. Ooh, the unstoppable, though. Look at that, man. Don't even care. What's that? You're throwing a special? I don't care. That was probably a mistake. Alright, let's get out of here. Let's actually start learning her abilities. And figure out how to play this champ. It's a kite shield. Yeah, I mean, aren't those usually bigger? Maybe they're not. Maybe I'm just thinking about Diablo 2. The bullfighters, I don't know, a few of them Canadian bugs saying Banana Sentinel or Bean Maw. Wow, dude, a robot banana? I'm not sure the world is ready for that sort of power. Bananas shooting lasers and stuff like that? No, I'm going with it, dude. I'm going with Banana Sentinel over Bean Maw. Bean Maw, I feel like the way that Bean Maw falters the opponent is with gas. And it's just too stinky, dude. It's just too smelly. Nobody wants to deal with that. So, Banana Sentinel. Bullfighter, dude, thank you very much for them loonies. Okay, let's go ahead and take a little look-see at her abilities now. As usual, it's a little bit of a read, but it doesn't seem too bad of a read. So let's just go through it as quickly as possible. All right, so these are the always active abilities. So special attacks have plus 8600 crit rating, but base critical rating is 0. Okay, so quite possibly a useful champion for taking down the opponents that you do not want to crit. We're seeing a few more of them. I'm thinking that this is going to play a larger role than ever, quite possibly soon, because Kabam, they seem to keep adding more and more characters recently here that have this ability to kind of control when they critically hit. Champs that can take down, you know, Mr. Sinister and the like, so interesting. Okay, when Cap Britain is struck by a critical hit or it hits her block, 80% chance to inflict exhaustion, reducing critical damage rating by 10 seconds. Max stack 4. This includes exhaustion inflicted through psionic mode. Okay. Little exhaustion on the opponent. Alright. For each prowess effect on Captain Britain, her defensive ability accuracy is increased by 10%. Okay. Prowess. Basic attacks deal energy damage instead of physical. Makes sense. She's got an energy-based weapon there. So, okay. Psionic mode. Captain Britain activates psionic mode when she activates a special attack. If it was already on, she deactivates it instead. So just a little on-off switch. Okay, for all of her specials. Psionic mode grants the following: a bunch of physical resistance. So that actually, that's a lot of physical resistance. That alone, forget about her block proficiency being low. That will make up for it, but that's only in psionic mode. Okay, deal a burst of 1570 energy damage on each hit, scaling with base attack only. That's a little rough to see, the base attack only thing on the burst damage there. But at the same time, might mean that she's more friendly, like not required to be running suicides to gain all her damage, so a little bit of a trade-off. On the first light attack, inflict an exhaustion debuff, reducing crit damage rating blah, 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 blah for 10 seconds. On the second medium attack, inflict a non-stacking slow debuff for 10 seconds. Alright, so you've got easy access to 2 debuffs right there. One of them being kind of meh, the other one being a slow, which is quite powerful. On the first hit of the heavy attack, inflict a non-stacking weakness debuff, reducing attack rating as well. So, okay, there's our 3 debuffs. First light, second medium, first heavy. Purification, which seems like this champ is going to be suited for the skill champs to kind of cut them down. It says, whenever psionic mode is activated or deactivated, Captain Britain will purify all exhaustion, slow, and weakness debuffs off the opponent. Whenever debuff is purified off the opponent, gain an indefinite passive prowess, increasing special attack damage by 10%. Captain Britain also gains an additional buff if the debuff was an exhaustion, slow, or weakness. Okay. So stack some debuffs on the opponent, and then hit a special to flip psionic mode. That's what it sounds like. Purified exhaustions grant a cruelty buff for 30 seconds, increasing crit damage rating by a small amount. Purified slows grant unstoppable buff for 3 seconds. Does not trigger against tech champs. And then purified weaknesses grant a fury buff for 30 seconds, increasing attack rating. That's such a small increase of attack rating. That's disappointing. That said, we can turn this champion into a Norseman horseman. But no, I don't know if that's all worth it. But anyway, okay. So special attacks unactivate. Unactivate. It just feels like it should be on activation. They usually put that anywhere else. Anyway, unactivate. Pause all of Captain Britain's personal buffs for 5 seconds. It's not a very long pause. 5 seconds on a special attack? So I guess you're not meant to keep this stuff up indefinitely because... yeah, 5 seconds is too fast. Like, by the time you can get to another special and bait the opponent's special and all that, it's way more than 5 seconds that's gone by. Okay, special 1, gain a 30% energized buff for 15 seconds. Although, with the energized buff, I mean, that helps. And being able to pause that, it seems. That's cool. Does that stack? Special attack 2, increased attack rating by 314 per unique buff currently on Captain Britain. Aha! That's why the Fury buffs didn't do a whole lot, because they're essentially twice that amount. Because, yeah, each unique... well, oh, each unique buff. Oh, my bad. Okay, well, I mean, hey, still. Alright, and then special attack 3, on activate, exit psionic mode, gain 1 of each buff, and inflict 1 of each debuff. This special attack will always default to psionic mode off when entering or exiting. Okay. Wow, this was actually one of the shortest character reads I've done in a very long time. Enter psionic mode with a special. Get the debuffs on the opponent with the first light attack, the second medium, or the first hit of the heavy. Use another special that will convert those debuffs on the opponent to buffs on you. And I think that's it. Is that it? This champ seems fairly simple to play. Let's skim through and make sure I didn't miss anything. So right off the bat, I'm thinking it's the character can control her crits. She deals energy damage, which is sometimes very nice. She's probably decently tanky enough because of that added physical resistance. She's got a bit of bonus damage, so she can maybe help to get through things like Safeguard, perhaps. Of all these debuffs, I would say the slow is the most important. What else, man? What else? I think defensively, because of this, the purification of slows, Although, no, because you're not really going to get a slow on yourself, because the only way to do that is on second medium attack. So even defensively, you're not gonna have to fight against her while she's unstoppable, I don't think. Interesting. Okay, well, I'm ready to test a little bit more. After reading a couple of super chats here, because Fluffy Monster sent over a buck saying, "Beaver, how the heck are you?" Great. So I have not played in 3 months. I had 10k units, so I decided to spend them all for a chance at 6-star Omega. Oh no, I'm afraid to read the rest of this. 6-star Omega Sentinel. I got the 5-star. Now I understand why you saved your units. Happy birthday, Hoarder Munchie Pelon. Fluffy Monster. Moment of silence for the loss of 10k units. Okay, the moment's over. It's not my birthday. Thank you very much, though. Oh, man. Rip, dude. At least you got the 5-star version, but yeah, 10k is a steep price for a 5-star. Oof. Maximus also sent an over 5, saying, Kingpin Killer, dig it. Think I gotta rank Moon Knight's up, buddy. I was actually... I'm curious to fight a Kingpin. What tags is this champ, too? But yeah, I do want to do that fight. But yeah, Maximus, thank you for the 5, dude. And you know, so wait, think I gotta rank Moon Knight. You know, if you were anyone else, I would try to talk you out of it. But I think you're right. I think you do have to rank Moon Knight, and I'm all for it. If name equals Maximus Savage, then rank Moon Knight. There it is. Else, don't rank. Alright, Dante Corpse over 2 saying, Twit, please. That Brit is kind of good. I have her too. Okay, let me see. We might have to make this quick because testing stream, hard to check tweeters. Let's see. Check it out. Worked hard for the 6-star shards, and I think it was worth it. Hell yeah. Congrats, dude. Thanks for your suggestions on being better on the game. Wait, what? Hashtag, what is this? No envy, please. Okay. Well, no problem, dude. Congrats, man. Good stuff. All right, let's go. So, I want to test. Where can I test a beefy Kingpin? The first beefy Kingpin that comes to mind is 6.2.4, but that's an end boss. Oh, I want to check her tags. Oh, crap. Because I think there's also one in like the villain variant or something like that, but she's no villain, right? What are her tags? Hero, psychic shielding. Oh, there's a bit of hidden utility. So that means she can't be reverse controlled by Emma, right? Is that anywhere in her? I don't think that's anywhere in here, right? 6.3.2. Let me go ahead and take a look there. B McG sent over 2 saying tenacity works too. Ah, tenacity. That's a good shout. B McG, dude, thank you very much for the 2 and the tip. I may have to look into that. Let me check out 6.3.2 first, though. Let's see what we got here for old Cap Britain. It's 3 fights in. Yeah, that's probably too many. Although, what nodes are on this guy? Plagued Mind, Energize, Power Reversal, Power Shield. Nah, that's too many fights in to do that. All right, let me look at tenacity, like B McG said. That's not a bad idea whatsoever. Let's see. Tenacity. So this is the node that they purify the debuffs or have a chance to. All right, story quest. Let's maybe we'll let's go 7.1 first. 7.1.1. Let me try that. Let's see. Hopefully we've got some good test fights here. Invade, no. No. Tenacity? Where are you? I swear, dude. What the hell? Did I not look at every single path? Okay. Where is it? Is it just on the boss? Is that why? Yeah, son of a... Okay. Alright, let's get out of here. Damn it, dude. Alright, well, let's try 7.2.4. Let's give this one a whirl. Aunt May has oh, yeah. Easy. Thank you for the 2, dude. Saying Aunt May has where champs are found at the bottom. I forgot about that feature, but you're right. So, like, if we go back and look at Kingpin and then scroll down, yeah, here it is. Okay. I totally forgot. God, Aunt May is so good. All right, let's take a look at this quest, though. B McG sent over another 2 saying Mighty Charge Cyclops is fun with her. Okay. Dang. Maybe I should have done that. B McG, dude, thank you for another 2. Mighty Charge, yeah. Jason Wild Bunch with the 16 months saying BG, just fight her with your Kingpin on a duel. Jason Wild Bunch, thank you, dude. He'll fall over too quickly. It's not a good enough test. I was gonna do that if I was using a 4-star version or something, but it's just too quick of a test. We need something a little bit more, a little bit meatier, you know? I swear, is this just on the boss as well? Oh my god. I'm having the worst time already. just because I can't. Hey, we did it! Tenacity, but what else is on here? Maybe going Act 7 was a bad idea. Alright, so stun vulnerability. Every 12th debuff purified by the defender converts into a stun. If the attacker has class disadvantage against the defender, they gain superiority. Attackers with class disadvantage also gain I mean, let's fight this. Let's go. Let's do it to it. I think that was C. Yep. Alright, I don't know if this is the greatest test because of, you know, stun vulnerability. But, hey, man. I wasn't trying to, I'm not here trying to make the champ look better than she is. This just happened to be where we landed. So let's go ahead and fight here, and then we'll go find a different spot. That tenacity already. I'm already getting my ass kicked too. I want to hit you. There we go. Alright, so I do think I should probably turn off suicides. I don't think I saw any way for her to deal with them. In a good way. And she does gain attack through her abilities and all that too, so... So wait, what was her light attack? Which debuff was that? Let's go ahead and drop this L2. There's an example of guaranteed crits not always Doing it. Okay, so that what's it called? The oh my god, why am I blanking on the name of it? The increased combat power rate, the energized. There we go. The energized buff from specials. It doesn't seem to stack, unfortunately. I wasn't super impressed by that fight. It was a lot of health. I'm not running, you know, synergies, but I am running suicides. Let me go ahead and drop suicides. I don't know if she's good with them. I mean, like most champs, you'll be fine in a fight or whatever, but I feel like she's better without, probably. Gonna test her as a horseman? I'm not sure. Perhaps. We can test her as a Norseman horseman. So it's unique buff that the champion has that increases her damage. Did it say unique personal buff? Because if not, then like we can amp up her damage a fair bit just by bringing Odin to the team. I'm just gonna leave these other 7 points out for right now. Don't really need them. Let's go ahead and do this fight as well. No, it's any buff. Is it? Let me see. So increase attack rating by 314 per unique buff currently on Cap Britain. Okay, so you're right. So it is just unique buff. So Odin will add a 1,000 attack, but it's only on that special too. But it's more than 1,000 attack because then also the enhancement, the aptitude, will also increase her fury buffs as well. So let me see. Purified weaknesses grant the fury buff. Okay. So the weakness came from the first light attack. No. Ah, the heavy. So if you're spamming heavy, you're going to generate a lot more furies. I was not doing that at all. But that's, I guess, where resonate comes into play because resonate is a weakness. So, okay. I understand now. Super Dirty Pickle saying 05. What up, dude? Saying, hey, been opening as many FT6. I guess that's featured 6-star crystals. I've never seen it abbreviated that way. As I can while it's around as I work through Act 7. Lots of desirable pulls for me. Boom, Null. Hey, dude, tonight is Null night. You're the third person that has mentioned they either got or ranked up Null. 7.3 Kang up next. All right, dude. Well, good luck, man. Null is definitely a champ that I would love to have, dude. Absolutely love to have. Let me see if I can weave in more heavies this time around and try to build up more of those furies. But there's a fury just because of resonate, so she didn't purify that one. It kind of sucks that you have to start like with a special to inflict the debuffs. It's kind of a steep requirement in a way. Need her to throw. There it is. Oh, beta heavy. I was very scared I was gonna get slammed on that one. Did the Furies max out at 4? Is that what I was seeing? I feel like I should have more than 4 Furies right now. Did I miss that part of her abilities? I mean, she keeps gaining prowess, so she's got this kind of natural ramp factor to her, where the longer the fight goes on, the more damage she's going to deal. Her perhaps a good champion for either A, longer content, or B, content where you're not overpowering it. Whereas right now we're fighting with champs that like are meant to handle this content, 6-star rank 3s. But if we were fighting with maybe like a 5-star rank 4, she'd maybe do better than other 5 stars at rank 4. That said, 72 hits, not the worst, but also not the best. 72 hits without suicides. Hey, Lags, what's up, buddy? Saying, dude, Taters is back. Now we're just missing you, Hoss. Oh, man. I saw that, dude. I watched Taters' full video. It was a great video. I forgot to comment on it, actually. Dang, dude. But, like, on the actual video. I already talked about it here. But it's a great video, man. Detailing all the struggles of an officer and stuff like that. Hold on. So, is there a cap on her Furies? Because that's disappointing if that's the case. Where did it say? Does it say it anywhere? But alright, Maximus, N05 saying it's not Null Knight, it's Moon Knight. Okay. You know what, dude? Take a freaking lap. That's all I have to say. Oh my god. Come on, dude. Ugh. Okay, seriously though, where does it say in her abilities? Ah, there it is. Okay, when Cap Britain is struck by a critical hit, or it hits her block, 80% chance to inflict exhaustion, reducing crit damage rating by 500 for 10 seconds, max stack 4. This includes exhaustion, inflicted through sonic mode. So, I mean, it says it there. This feels poorly done in my opinion. Why is it only listed in that one spot that the max stack is 4? It doesn't say that for her other abilities, right? Or am I missing something? Is there somehow a way to go above 4 Furies? Because that feels kind of disappointing that's where things end. I want to test her in a longer fight. What's a good like long fight where we can really ramp up her damage a bit more? Where do we go? Where do we go? Where do we go? Taters' his own channel? I think, yeah, Taters does. Right, if you don't hurry, Lags Jr. is going to beat Act 7 before you. That's fine. Electra's and Shrug debuffs. Red Hulk. I mean, maybe we do just go to a spot like that. Maybe we just go to Star-Lord. It's always like the first place I could think of. I don't really like fighting Red Hulk. You know what? Let's take a look at her synergies before we do a long fight like this. Let's see. So with her other self, her past and present self synergy here, striking an opponent with a critical hit inflicts a non-stacking degen debuff, dealing 50% of attack rating as direct damage over 6 seconds. Why is it non-stacking? Oh, that hurts. Because you pretty much have to use a special to get that, right? So it's just like a 50% degen on special. Doesn't seem great. Alright, anyway, let's see. It's good to be lucky. Synergy champions. Striking an opponent with a critical hit has a 21% chance to grant a non-stacking precision buff, increasing crit rating by 14% for 7 seconds. Okay. That means you're able to crit even without specials? Once you have that, I guess. Wait, are you able to crit just with like a dex buff, I guess? I wasn't really paying attention to that, but seems like it could be the case. Okay, so all non-villain champions gain 10% attack rating, 5% physical resistance, and 5% energy resistance versus villains. That's not a bad synergy, man. That's a lot of stuff that you get all in one package, but it's just non-villain versus villain. But hey, those are good champions to put on the team, so that's actually a fairly solid synergy. I don't expect it to get used a ton, but solid enough. And then Sword and Board extend the duration of Psionic mode debuffs by 20%, and also increase the potency of all damage over time effects for Night Thrasher, increased potency of damage over time effects. Okay, so our synergies are a little meh, I would say. I mean, this buff also increases your attack since it's another unique buff, right? She doesn't gain a precision buff naturally. What are her buffs again? It's Fury, Unstoppable, and is it Cruelty? It is Cruelty. Okay, Cruelty buff. Okay, so I guess let's do this. Let's put Domino on the team. I'm also gonna put we're gonna I don't know if we need to Horseman, but we're certainly gonna Norseman. And let's toss Odin on the team, and maybe we'll just go honestly just with this. So Longshot, I remember, has like a female champion synergy or something like that. Let me see if I can dig up my Longshot. There it is. All female champions gain 200 crit rating and 12% ability accuracy. You know what? We're going with it. But now we have that. Now that we have that crit rating, like I almost do want to put in that one synergy for the damage over time. Nah, we're just gonna go with this. Super Dirty Pickles, I don't know if I'm saying, is hype bugged? I swear I was getting Furies on every hit of Heavy. Am I nuts? Haven't played him in ages, and he was just demolishing some Act 7. Sounds pretty typical Hyperion play to me. No, as far as I know, he's not bugged. You go on streaks with Hype. There's been times where I feel like I do 3 heavy attacks, and I've got a dozen Furies, you know? And then times where I do 3 heavy attacks, and I've got a single Fury. So it just, sometimes you get lucky, sometimes you don't, kind of thing. But yeah, I think that's it. Alright, let's try to do this test, I guess. I might not do the entire fight, we'll see. But she has prowess that continues to ramp up over time, so it makes me kind of want to see like what her max potential is in that sort of way. Should have just thrown my special one right there, probably. Let's just do it now. I guess I need to try to put all the debuffs. Oh, that's right. You can't put slow on. Okay, well, that's fine. We don't need unstoppable, I guess. But I was like, I could have sworn there was another debuff that I wanted. So that starts out pretty weak. I probably shouldn't have thrown that. I should probably get closer to 3 bars of power before doing that. I should make sure I've got heavy and all that good stuff. This is only like my 4th fight with the champ or something like that, so yeah. Let's get a heavy off. Didn't mean to parry. I need to fight a purified champ, I think. This is not feeling great. That also didn't feel great. I was like, I don't want to go to a special 3, and I threw that special way too late. Ugh. I'm gonna ride it out just a little while longer, and then honestly, I'm just gonna quit out of the fight, I think. Not super impressed so far. Oh crap, I should have thrown a special though, because I'm out of psionic mode, right? Well, go ahead and toss it close to 3 bars of power. Should be doing more heavies, I guess. So we got those prowess building up, but it's not feeling like it's doing a ton. Oh, we gotta... Hush, crap. I keep forgetting. I gotta get back into psionic mode. I should have done that immediately rather than stalling. My mistake. Our Furies just don't feel that strong, though. So now I think I want to be close to 3 bars of power when I drop this special. So I'll bait this out. Then I'll launch it. And now we can just do like a 5-hit combo. Launch L1. I don't know why I did a heavy attack there. Felt wasteful. Am I doing something wrong? I wonder if B McG is still in here to let me know. B McG seems to have a good handle on the champ. So her 4 Furies here, like this is her max potential. Of course, again, her prowess, they just continue to grow, but... I don't know, guys. I think maybe she's just not meant for this content. I think she's just meant to maybe fight other content. I think I'm going to end the fight here. I'm just going to get hit in the face a whole bunch of times. And, oh, last freaking Zardian! Oh, man. Had my head down staring at this energy sword. Didn't even realize last freaking Zardian just shattered my knees. No wonder I wasn't hitting very hard. My knees were shattered, damn it. How could I possibly have known? Last Zardian, thank you, dude. Oh, man. So damn generous, as always. There's no message, I'm sure. Nope, no message. Just the last Zardian special. Oh, you're testing a new character? Oh, I think you dropped this. Here you go. Man. Dude, last Zardian, thank you, man. As always. Knees! Thank you, man. She seems a lot like Jubilee, just not good enough for anything, really. I don't know if well, I don't know. Is B McG? Hold on. B Mick. Where was his last message? Oh, it's kind of a while ago. He might have ducked out. Dang. I'm hoping I'm missing something because I don't want a champion to suck. But this was with Odin Synergy and a couple others. Not anything major, but I mean we even Norster, and just felt pretty disappointing. I don't think she's probably not meant for this particular fight that I'm doing. For one, I guess we couldn't get the unstoppable buff, which does take away one of her unique buffs, but how much does that matter? Sometimes it doesn't even feel good to be unstoppable. You guys ever get that feeling where like you're trying to parry while unstoppable and it just feels weird? Like you just can't do it. Or like you can, but it just doesn't feel natural. Maybe, hold on, is there something with her special 3? Is that maybe the way to go? On activate, exit psionic mode, gain 1 of each buff, and inflict 1 of each debuff. Special attack will always default to psionic mode off when entering or exiting. No, I don't think that's the way to go, unless you're trying to avoid critically hitting, which could be a thing against Mr. Sinister. I mean, she does have some utility here, but it feels a little underwhelming, I gotta say. Let's, maybe let's go someplace else. More fitting, perhaps? Man, last Zarnian, thank you again, dude. Last freaking Zarnian. Alright, Sipo sending over a buck as well. Sipo. Thank you very much, dude. Saying you always go live when I'm unavailable. Well, you must be unavailable at precisely 9 p.m. Pacific every single day. Or maybe like 9:15 to be fair. But still. Because it's the same time every day, my friend. Masipo, thank you very much. Alright, well, let's go actually fight a Kingpin, maybe. I don't even know if that's gonna do anything necessarily, but let's see. What do we have for Kingpins? Let's see if we can find a high level one. Let's say like 7.3.4. I'll try to pop into that quest first. It was just in this quest. I'm trying to think where the Kingpin was. I don't think he was right up front. No. Well, there's only 3 fights to get to him. No, I'm not doing that fight or that path and everything. Screw that. She's meant to suck? Possibly, dude. Possibly. You know, I mean, you guys know I like the devs behind this game, right? But there's one thing that was said that I didn't really necessarily care for. They said that, like, yeah, no champs are supposed to suck. They all are intended to be, you know, good, and sometimes they just come out better than expected or something to that effect. You know, don't quote me on me quoting them. It's a little off, I'm sure. But like, there's just some champs that are clearly from the get-go insane, and then others that are like, no, this champ was meant to suck, right? All right, Kingpin's not in a good spot here. What about it, X-Bones? X-Bones would be good too, yeah, I guess. You got the 3 and 4 star from Arena, right, BG? Probably. It's not really ranked up, though. I don't know if that matters. Because I'm sure you're saying to, like, duel myself, right? Yeah, I don't know. But I guess it doesn't have to be, Kingpin, I suppose. I should have my eyes open more. Maybe we already passed a good testing spot. Ugh. Saying it either. Don't see a single one place that I would use her over the other insane mutants. I mean, right now I'm having a hard time seeing it, but yeah. Unstoppable not proc against tech champs? Yeah, that's what I was saying as well. Brian Braddock would have been way better OG cap written. Oh, I thought you were just like throwing my name into it. I was like, I don't know if I could really be Cap Britain. For one, I've never even been there. But I guess there was a different Cap Britain. Alright, what about this quest? Second fight. What path is this? Particle Protector. Alright, they're saying it. Dang. Okay, yeah, this is not working out as a good way to find champs, unfortunately. Is there some tenacity mode lanes? So we did test against tenacity already. Let me do that test like one more time, I guess. Where was tenacity? So tenacity, the place I found, was it 7? No, it wasn't 7.1.1, I don't think. 7.2.4, I think it was. Let's try this quest one more time. Yeah, this was the test, because tenacity's up here. Now that I have a better understanding of how to play the champ, let's see if I can do better than I did last time. Last time I was running suicides as well, at least for this first fight. This fight, I mean, this is like an ideal situation for this champion, because take a look at these nodes. It's got the superiority underdog node, which says if the attacker has class disadvantage against the defender, they gain superiority. Attackers with class disadvantage also gain a passive attack boost equal to 40% of their base attack. So we have this because we have class disadvantage. And then also every 12th hit, or I'm sorry, 12th debuff purified by the attacker converts into a stun passive. Well, every 6th with superiority, I guess. There's tenacity, so constantly shrugging off our debuffs. Stun vulnerability, so we get extra damage. And then skill ascendancy, which, let's see. Additionally, adjacency in the class wheel grants mutant champs plus 20% base attack. So, this is about as ideal a fight as it gets. 404,000 health. What do we got here? Let's do a better test than last time. So I want to get my special one off immediately. I feel like that's the best way to play her, unless I'm misunderstanding something. Let's bait this out first. Come on, man. Let's go. Thank you. So we'll throw the special one immediately. And now I actually want to use heavy attacks, but I gotta be careful. The heavy attacks put the weakness, so we're up to 4 attack already. We're also gaining loads of prowess. So even though the attack caps out at 4, we're continuing to gain prowess every time one of our debuffs is purified. When I get close to 3 bars of power, and then launch my special 2. That was with stun vulnerability for a lot of those hits. Immediately throw the special 1 again to get back into psionic mode. That was a mistake, but it sort of worked out. Whatever. Stun vulnerability. Whoops. And we kill him. So that wasn't bad. But this is, again, a very ideal situation. It was 59 hits, because I did get hit at 1:13. I'm trying to think. I think I used white mags for this path on my Legends run because of the stun vulnerability. That way I could just passively stun, but that's not really too fair against tenacity. If it was tenacity without stun vulnerability. But I mean, I also used my special 2 when he was stunned, so I got a lot of that bonus damage. Oh, man. I don't know, dude. Feels a bit undertuned. PG, can you put a phrase in your filter, please? Are we getting some real spam in here? Is that person spamming the same thing? What a loser. I'm sorry. That was mean. Even people who are losers, I usually don't say it, but oh man. Oh man. Whoops. Anyway, I don't know what I can add to ban his account name 10 times. Not all tonight though, right? Because I only see it one time tonight. Like, the thing about the filters is like I got to be careful with it because someone else could have like a similar name and it could mess with their name. If they're just like slowly manually making accounts or whatever, then I'm not sure it's something I can prevent too easily. We'll see. I'll try to keep an eye on it. But yeah. Fair enough, just thought it might be a thing, never mind. No, I mean it's a good shout. I hate putting extra work on you guys. and having, you know, you guys have to see that stuff and deal with it. So I try my best to filter that stuff out when possible, but it's just not always possible. Oh, I forgot. I still have synergies. I didn't Norse Betsy here, but I mean, so far this is the best showing of the champ, but again, this is an absolute ideal situation. So again, the way to play her, at least what I found so far in my limited testing, is you want to enter psionic mode as quickly as possible. So get a special one, launch that sucker, and then start applying as many debuffs as you possibly can as you work your way to a special 2. Okay, I thought that was gonna hit. Whoops. I need more Furies. Okay, I didn't get max Furies this time, but see, that wasn't with stun vulnerability this time. So now we get back to a special 1 to enter psionic mode once you launch that special 2. Gotta do that light attack. Step in. Oh, whoops. It's not... never mind. I was gonna say it's not super hard to maintain her buffs, but that's because of tenacity. I don't know, guys. I don't really like this champ so far, I gotta say. I wish I tested her before Omega Sentinel, because especially after testing Omega Sentinel, that felt great. This champion just doesn't feel that way, dude. Uh, 71 hits. It's not that it's that bad. It's just also not that good for being an ideal situation. You know, like imagine a champ with bleed vulnerability and you use Venom, a champ that like can already get through fights reasonably quick, but then bleed vulnerability hits and you're like, oh god, ripping this fight to shreds and all that, right? That's how this should feel, and it doesn't really feel that way. It feels like, okay, yeah, this is cool. I'm getting more of these Furies. I wish they weren't capped out at 4, man. It still pisses me off just the way that it's described, where it doesn't explicitly say it unless I'm just having trouble reading it, which is possible. It explicitly says max stack 4 for this one particular thing. Right? Let me read this again. When Captain Britain is struck by a critical hit or it hits her block, 80% chance to inflict exhaustion, reducing crit damage rating by 500%, max stack 4. This includes exhaustion inflicted through psionic mode. That's all it talks about. I really hope it says it somewhere and I look like a giant idiot. That would make me happier. Because otherwise, it just feels like it was an oversight in design by not putting that in her abilities or something. Anyway. Sipo 705. Oh, wait. I see this person's back now. Okay. Alright, let me see what I can do. Hold on 1 second. Okay. But Sipo, thank you, dude, saying tweet when you can. I totally messed it up, but tagged you, so hope you see it. Twitter is kind of difficult sometimes, much like trying to words with chat. Words are very difficult, man. But let me go take a look-see here. What do we got? Oh, hold on. I see something from Max as well. Had to be done. Oh, no. Oh boy. That's a rank 3. Okay. Alright, Sipo, hold on. Just cleared 12k prestige, got 2 new champs, and awakened them with some 6 stones. Okay. Oh, okay. Well, I mean, this is still cool, but I saw the rank 4, and I was like, dang, dude, that's another 6-star rank 4 null. Just a 5-star, but still cool. Nice, dude. Very nice. Moving on up. I like it. The perfect reaction, Brian. Oh man. Brian, is she a dreaded Ramp Professor X champ? Ramp Professor X champ. I don't know what that means. I mean, Professor X. I guess I never really tested Professor X to know like exactly how I feel about Professor X before seeing other people dominate with that champ. But just watching other people dominate, it does not feel the same as what I'm doing here, but I don't know. Alright, under Mothers, I know Robucto saying, so, you're saying she's bad. Where can I get her? Oh my god. Also, I resent the thing, but with better viewing? Okay. Well, let's take a look. Normally I don't like going to Twitter so much while doing testing, but honestly, this champ is not super exciting to test, so... let's see. Better format. Sorry, I said. Dumbass. Oh, man. But I don't see anything bad here, dude. Like, this all looks great. You know what this looks like, though? This looks like before you found your own way. Because now you've got this. And it's your own way. But yeah. Still, dude, the progress is strong. That was a lot of progress for a year. Okay. I mean, what else do we test with this champion? You guys got any ideas? How was the Psylocke synergy? Rank 3 my Psylocke, but haven't tested it yet. Let's go ahead and test that, I guess, real quick. Hello, BG. Hope you're doing great. Finished Act 7. What up, White Mummy? I didn't want a Tech 3 to 4 gem, then I got a Tech. So I had to pop 10 particular crystals. Now my profile is looking good. If you had time to take a look. Oh, man. Just because, you know, I'm sticking with the not looking up profile pictures. If you sent it on Twitter, I would look. But I'm assuming that you got maybe a certain Omega someone. A certain someone that's Omega is probably a better way I should have said that. Hold on, which 7.2.4, that's where we're at. Let's see. Psylocke, we'll take out, let's get rid of like the long shot synergy. And I mean, that's not gonna matter. This isn't gonna matter either. We'll just go with this, I suppose. Just do that. And path C. It's Omega someone? Okay, well, grats, dude. That's awesome, dude. Might not have been what you originally wanted, but I'd say the end result, pretty good. Honestly, maybe as good as it gets. Alright, so let's try this again. Take 3. Can't stop, won't stop node. Oh, I forgot to horseman up. Whoops. Also, I just got blasted. Good lord. That wasn't great. Can't stop, won't stop. I mean, she does have unstoppable, but that's how I feel about it. I don't know. I feel like you just use any other champion, you know? Alright, there's my 4 Furies. I didn't realize he was going to be stunned. Whoops. Alright, we got the final hit on stun vulnerability still, so that's cool. Go ahead and get back into psionic mode. I guess he's purifying the degen, which I didn't realize was going to be a thing. Should have known. I think this is the type of champion where, like, if someone wants to sit here long enough and just build up an absurd number of prowess, there's like a month from now, there's gonna be a video of a 2-star version of this champion inflicting 1,000,000 damage in Realm of Legends or something like that against Wolverine. In 1 shot with a special 2. And the fight will have taken 10,000 hits to pull off. And then everyone's gonna be like, wow, this champ was super slept on. But I don't know, man. She doesn't feel good to play to me, to be honest. Have you tried testing her while using other better champions? That might work. It's not a bad idea. It's not a bad idea. All right, hold on. Let's go test the degen elsewhere, I guess, since tenacity ain't it. But I guess that's the problem with this champ, is like you want them to shrug off the debuffs, and yet the synergy is giving you a debuff. Interesting, I guess. Do you think Kabam should buff Moon Knight or add new versions of him from the show, which looks way cooler? Yes, I do think Moon Knight should be buffed. I'm surprised he has not already been buffed. This feels like the perfect time to do it with the show, but... 2-star champs, somewhere MSD just saw the bat signal. Oh, man. Alright, so let's launch the special one right away. We've got the degen. It's ticking for 199 every half second for... Was that a 6-second duration, I think? So... I'm also running Resonate. Oh boy, this is not going to hit. Yeah, that was bad. I'm also running Resonate, which again, like, not everyone is able to do. I wish you got more of a bonus for keeping the debuffs on the opponent. You know what? Okay, I just realized something. When you parry with this champ, it's probably ideal to do light attack and then heavy. You know how we sometimes do parry medium heavy? I think it's good to do parry light heavy, because your first light and your first heavy hit apply debuffs. So that's something to keep in mind, but I don't know if that really changes the situation a whole lot. So now the degen is taking for 212 a tick. And the Fury is just too weak. Okay, so that was a medium. Actually, I want to launch this special one. Get back into psionic mode. She's not that hard to play. It's just the end result is not anything special. I don't think, at least. Again, man, it's possible that because this is just day 1, I'm doing something wrong. Okay, dude, I'm pissed. I was gonna heavy attack in his special. Watch that. I just messed up my whole rotation right there. Ugh. Maybe if we fight a bit more aggressively with the heavies, generate a lot of power like this. What? How did he recover that quickly? That was insane. So there's definitely little things I could do to optimize this. The light attack into the heavy, the spamming heavies up against the wall when you have the energized buff to generate power a bit more quickly. You know, I can get this fight time down much faster than what it is, but it feels so far off from being like a good champ that like I don't really want to put in the time to be like, oh, okay, this is how you exactly play this champ the best way, and be impressed by her and stuff, because I'm just not, man. Just not. I'm gonna do. Let's do another fight here. That's with class advantage too, by the way. You know what? Here, let's do class advantage again. I'm even gonna Norse up Odin pre-fights. I'm gonna try to play much more closely to optimal, and we'll just see what it looks like. Superman with the 11 months. Superman, thank you, dude. Saying, hello, BG, you one of a bald man. How are you tonight? 11 months. Woo, almost a full year. Also, tweet. Okay. Superman, let's take a quick peek here. What do we got on the Tweetiverse? Here it is. Hey, one of a bald man. Pulled these a couple days ago. Duped my King Groot. Is he worth the rank 2 at Sig 20? Also 2 paths away from 100% Act 7.4. It's a bit low. It's a bit low. I would say it depends on who else you have to rank up. King Groot, I don't think is ever going to be a bad investment for the future. So, you know, maybe don't jump to that rank up super quickly, but I think it's a great dupe. And yeah, congrats on that. Congrats on these as well, dude. Domino and Mags. Those are 3 good pulls. Hell yeah, man. But yeah, Sig 20 is a bit low for his healing, I'd say. Alright. PP sending over a buck as well. PP, thank you very much. Saying ABG, what do call Professor X doing a wheelie? Professor Plus? You've lost me. I'm gonna assume it's a terrible joke. So boo. Take a lap, I guess. But I'm lost. I'm officially lost. Oh, God, man. I get it now. Son of a... It's because the X and the plus, it's like when you're doing a wheelie, it looks like a plus. Oh, son of a... Okay. Boo, dude. Let's do this test. Boo. Alright, so we want to get to a special one as quickly as possible to enter psionic mode. I wish there was a way to enter psionic mode without having to do the special. That's my first little gripe, but I also understand that, like, well, that's where all our power comes from, but still, like, I don't know, man. Okay. So now I want to parry and light attack heavy. It's being a little bit passive on us, but there we go. Well, really, I want him to throw his specials. We don't necessarily need these debuffs right now, just yet. Okay. No! God, why? Oh! I just wanted to parry him. Instead I get hit. Well, that's gonna mess with the testing a little bit. Alright, let's get back to a special one. Quickly as possible. Throw the special one. We've got our full set of debuffs going. Full buffs, I should say. We're capped out on them. They have good durations and all that too, so this is as hard as we're possibly going to be able to hit. Heavy attack feels a little bit slow. It's got good reach, at least. And pause those specials. Unfortunately, we dropped one Fury. We gotta get back to a special one now, quick. Did I have all the debuffs when I dropped that last special too? Did I mess that up? I'm just stuck having, like, the most optimal thing to do is do the light attack into heavy, but I'm stuck, like, reacting to his abilities. That's always the problem when it comes to playing these champs that require a little bit more specific hits that way. It's like you're better off just reacting to the opponent's abilities rather than trying to do your own thing, it feels. Might have botched that fight. I mean, I did botch the fight. I didn't want to get to a special 3 the first time. I'm gonna do this one more time, dude. Eric Nelson sent it over, Buck. Thank you, dude. Saying, hey, Bananas, great news. One of the drivers at my work just quit. That means I'm gonna be getting my hours back. And it's even better because I'm about to buy a car in the next couple of days. Okay. That's a big purchase right there, dude. Good luck with that. Congrats on getting some extra hours. Dude, thank you very much for the buck. Alright, let's try this again. I think this is the second worst testing. Scroll was the best. Scroll made me want to uninstall the game. I can't overstate it enough, dude. I really just wanted to quit the game just from testing Scroll. Nothing else going on in game that I didn't like at the time. I mean, you know, there's always things, but like nothing to quit over. It's just Scroll was that unenjoyable for me that I was like, that's okay. I think I'm done. It's time to quit. Am I not? No. Okay. We're restarting this again. I got caught up at looking at the debuffs and was wondering why things didn't look like they were applying. Were all the debuffs applying the right way there? One more time. One more time. Let's get to a special one to enter psionic mode. There we go. Next. Apply a bunch of debuffs. Just feels like the debuffs that I'm applying aren't doing as much as they should. That's what it comes down to, man. Where's my slow debuff? Okay, and right there, the attack just literally didn't register. That's great. But where was my slow debuff from the second medium? Right? There's supposed to be one? Is it not a guaranteed? Alright, anyway, let's pause these debuffs, or buffs, I should say. Back in psionic mode. There's slow. Okay, we're stacked up all of our debuffs. We have max fury capabilities. I just realized I didn't Norse up, so don't have the aptitude, but it's fine. Let's go ahead and get back into psionic mode here. I want to do a light into heavy, but I need to parry this guy again. Like, the light attack actually has to land, which of course it didn't just then. You had the weakness from resonate though. Okay, this still wasn't exactly super optimal, but I had the Furies up for most of the fight and everything. I think all of my special 2s I had 4 Furies. Maybe not the first one. I don't know. And it was still very unimpressive, I would say. For class advantage with some synergies. The debuffs just don't feel like they do enough. The kit feels incomplete, man. I hate to say it. It just feels like the debuffs are not really doing enough for the champion. Like, they're only there... Like, I mean, slow is a powerful debuff, right? Slow doesn't need to do anything more than just slow. I totally understand that, but the other 2 debuffs that you put... It's an exhaustion, which reduces crit damage. Oh, no, that's pure... Hold on, pure... Whoops. That was purifying it. To gain crit damage. Let's see. Yeah, okay, so it's right here. Alright, these 3 bullet points at the top. So the first light attack inflicts exhaustion, reducing crit damage rating. Okay, so that only matters if you actually get hit, so... Ideally, you're trying your best not to get hit. Which I get, man, sometimes having a nice safety net, that's cool. But... in a fight where you have the momentum in your favor, it's doing nothing for you. Good with despair, I suppose. That's it. The slow is great. No complaints there. And then the third one, first hit of the heavy attack, you inflict a non-stacking weakness. Which I guess it has to be non-stacking, otherwise you could literally get that. Yeah. You could just spam heavies and put up 3 of those and then you become a god. But also weakness, like, it doesn't do that much if you're not getting hit. So I don't know, most of the debuffs just don't feel like they have that big of an impact. You don't need slow in a lot of situations. They just feel like debuffs just for the sake of being debuffs, just because she's a mutant and you're up against skill class and the skill class purifies, and that's her whole thing, is have the debuffs purified. But it just, I don't know, man, it doesn't feel great. She's fairly simple to play, but doesn't feel great to play. Jaden Butler sending over a few of them loonies saying, "Hey BG, Twitter please." Okay, let's see. Took a break for a few months. Who in each of the following classes do I rank up? Okay, so during testing streams, man, I'm sorry to tell you this, but like, this is not the best time to ask these types of questions while trying to focus and learn a new champ to play. I'm gonna try to give some very quick advice, but these questions in the future, this is like great conversation for like arena streams and stuff, but let's see if we can give some quick help at least. I would say Sentinel just because of immunities. Otherwise, like, Ultron is a better champ, but I think Sentinel, since he's a 5-star, I'd recommend going that way. I think you're good in the 4-star with Ghost. For Science, I would say, I mean, you already have Spidey 99 ranked up and some other good ones. I would just continue to go with Spidey 2099. I would say for Mystic, honestly, probably Sasquatch. I think he's underrated offensively. And until you pull some of the other gods like Claire and Doom and stuff like that, Sassy will fill in the gaps. For Mutant, Archangel, and Old Man Logan's actually not bad. So if you're not already using him, use him. Looks like he's in a quest or something, but yeah, I'd say Archangel. I mean, some people really like Strife. I'm not as big of a fan, but yeah. You also had White Mags. Make sure you're using his pre-fight wherever possible. You don't actually have to fight with him or rank him up. But yeah. Jaden, thank you very much for the support, though, man. I do appreciate it. But just had to let you know for future stuff. Arena streams. Be a little bit easier to talk about that stuff, you know? Itachi Natsu 75 saying, Sup BG, attempted more at Variant 1 and it's a nightmare. Can you revisit Variant 1 with your roster now and make new guides for 100% completion? I'm sorry, man, I can't. I don't recommend people do that content, to be honest, dude. It's like you're just better off doing 99% of the game besides Variant 1. You know? So it's content that not many people like. It's a guide that I don't think many people would need, because by the time you've completed virtually every area of the game, you know, Variant 1, if that's just like on your bucket list for completion, which I understand, I think that's cool. I think it's cool when people do go back to it, but at that point I feel like guides for that sort of content also not as important. So sorry, man. Just with like a lot of other things that need guides, I feel like other content needs guides more than that. So yeah, my advice is if you haven't done the other variants yet, get out of Variant 1. Don't do it. The rewards are not worth it. And do other content, and then only go back to it when you've done virtually everything else. Okay, Cap Britain, though. Is there anything else about the champ and testing and stuff like that that we really need to dig into here, or do we just call it? Because like I'm kind of at the point with Cap Britain where I'm pretty unsatisfied with the champion. It's hard for me to recommend people play this champ unless they just personally enjoy the champ. It's hard for me to recommend investing rank up resources into her. She's not at the top of any prestige lists, right? I'm sure her prestige isn't bad. Let's go see where that is, actually. I'm sure the prestige isn't bad or anything, but like, if you're not top 5, that's not enough reason to go with this champ. Yeah, she's not even close. She's not even top 5 for the mutant class. I don't see a whole lot of reason to invest in this champ. There might be a time where there might be like a battleground meta where you need debuffs on the opponents, and because there's not a ton of champions, there's not like 30 amazing champions that can easily stack up different debuffs and stuff like that. You know, maybe this champion shines there, or even just like a tenacity node where, yeah, again, she would be included in a deck and might not be bad. There's nodes like Kabam could make any champion in the entire game look like a god if they wanted to, right? They could literally make a node that says Groot is God, and then say when using Groot, basically you're God, right? You deal 1,000,000% increased damage, and you take 1,000,000% less damage. You know, they could do these things. So there's ways to design nodes that favor this champ, that favor debuffs, that favor not landing critical hits and all that stuff. And then would she be included in a deck? Yeah, but I can't really see much point to the champion otherwise. I don't think she's gonna be tough to fight either. So even as like a defender, I just don't see much point to this champ. It hurts to say, but yeah, I feel like this champ is just not in a good place at the moment. Hopefully she gets a buff of some sort. In my opinion, that's what's needed. You know what's even worse is now with this champ, old Psylocke won't be getting a buff. I don't know. I don't know if that's true. I think old Psylocke will at some point. I mean, I think it's tough to buff old Psylocke because of APOC more than anything, to be honest. I don't even think you need APOC for this champ, right? Like, does Horseman do anything for her? I guess just even more prowess, but she already has that, and you don't need increased ability accuracy, right? Wasn't there something else in her kit that increases... Okay, for each prowess effect on Cap Britain, her defensive ability accuracy is increased by 10%. I mean, that's neat, I guess. So there's that. I actually enjoy her gameplay, and paired up with Papa APOC Horseman, she's pretty nice. I'll use her AQ and event quests. I mean, she's just an addition to the game. I favor. Okay. That's fair. If you like her, that's cool. I think I'm done testing though, man. I'm just trying to think of anywhere else, something that we missed before I call it a stream here. But I don't think there is. Even her synergies were relatively uninteresting. This one with Night Thrasher, doesn't Night Thrasher have a lot of damage over time effects? So I don't know, maybe someone's having fun with Night Thrasher. But doesn't Night Thrasher already have a bunch of synergies? So like, it might be hard to squeeze on the team. The best synergy is in my opinion this one, for all non-villain champions to gain a benefit versus villains, but it's nothing like insane. It's just a nice little bonus. If I was doing a Legends, like if Legends run still existed, I would try to fit this on the team maybe somewhere, just as like a little cherry on top to maybe save a couple seconds in a fight. Otherwise, yeah. Oh man, I'm not impressed by Captain Britain at all. Hate to say it. Okay. Anyway, guys, I think that is gonna do it for this stream then. Tomorrow I'm gonna do the side quest. So that will be hopefully a good time. Unlike Captain Britain here. Oh, that's right. Let the trash talking begin. Is there any trash names we can give, like Trash Master to Captain Britain? Captain Dumpster? I don't know. But alright, anyway. Yeah. That's... Maybe let me stop trash talking. For the people that do like her. But yeah. That's kind of my thoughts on her. Quick wrap up for those just tuning in, or maybe those that just skipped to the end. Pretty disappointed in this champ. Felt like her debuffs didn't do enough. Felt like it was just kind of meh all around, I guess. That's how I feel. Cap Brit Bin? Dang, dude. Isn't that what Sean would always say? Like, get in the bin or something like that? I could hear Seaton saying so. I could hear Seaton being disappointed, like, this is what you gave us? This is Captain Britain to represent? Rubbish. Alright, Poos on Poos with the last minute Looney saying Captain Bummer. Yeah, that's a good one right there. Captain Bummer. Alright, anyway. Before I go though, massive shout out to Last Zarnian for being tonight's biggest D. Last Zarnian, thank you very much, dude. Super generous of you. Thank you to everyone else as well. I hope. Hold on, Jaden, if you're still in here, I hope it didn't come off of in such a bad way of what I was saying, because I do very much appreciate the support and all. It's just, yeah, the arena streams, they're so much easier to talk versus these ones. But yeah. So yeah, thank you everyone else, and I'll be back tomorrow. Like I said, normal time, doing the side quest. And I will see you guys then. Night, everybody.